All right, so again guys, so welcome to a new video. So it's really hot out there today, so I got that boy right behind me house working. So I'm gonna work on a 2015 Lincoln Navigator. So we're gonna change spark plug. So while we're changing the spark plug, we're gonna change the coil boots. We got all the ignition coil boots right there. So what I'm gonna use this 5/8 socket, special socket for our spark plug, and I'm gonna use this gun right here with another extension, and I'm gonna use this ratchet gun right here with this 8mm socket to remove the bolts on the top of the bolts on the top of the what do you call it again, the coil. So starting right there, first thing, the second one, and the third one, it's right in here. Okay, so once we do that, the second thing is I'm gonna remove the screw by hands. Okay, I'm gonna place them in a safety place. The second one, again in a safety place. And the third one, again in a safety place. Okay, now the next step is, so they got a lock. All I gotta do is push to unlock them. Got a phone call. Let me see if I can pick up the phone. Thanks for calling me, just out of repair. Can I help you? All right, so coming back. So as you can see, they got a lock right here. All you gotta do is push this lock back. Push it back. Once you push it back, you're just gonna push that down. You're gonna hear a click. When you hear the click, you can push the connector out. All right, guys, as I was saying, all you gotta do, it's let me see if I can use that. You can see you gotta push this back. Once you push this lock back, you're gonna push on this down. You're gonna hear a click. I don't know if you hear it. Once you hear it, pull the screwdriver in here and push it. It's gonna come out. Same shit. The last one, all you gotta do first, don't forget, you gotta remove let me see, this unlock. Once you remove this unlock, you're gonna have to press on here. You hear the click. Once you hear the click, that's me, the connector is ready to come out. Here you go. So now the next step is gonna be removing the coil. The coil itself, sometimes they're really hard to come out. So when they hard to come out like that, all you gotta do is like find something and then go against it on the bottom. You're gonna pull it up. Here you go. I'm gonna do the same procedure on that one. I'm gonna do the same procedure on that one to get it out. I'm on a bad angle. Let me get the step tools. All right, guys, sometimes, as I said, it's gonna be hard to pull. All you gotta do is find something, just put on the bottom of it. really bad angle. Alright, so I'm a really bad angle. I don't know if you can see. So all you gotta do is apply. Sometimes you have to apply hard on it. Alright, here we go. Alright, so you're gonna do that on all three. So, and now I'm gonna have to remove those bolts and put new one in. Alright, let's see if I can place the camera on the place where you can see all the process. You see right here. Okay, all I'm gonna have to do is like take this off. Okay, once I take that off, and this one I'm gonna have to use a flat screwdriver, put something on the bottom of it like that, and pull it out. So I got those two off. I'm gonna put them on the box. Alright, here's the new one. I'm gonna do the same thing. There you go. So you can see, you're just gonna fix that straight, and you're gonna put it in here, and this you're gonna slide it in here all the way. Make sure it sit correctly. Now we're gonna do the second one. Put this out, and this you have to pull hard on it to pull it out. And I'm gonna put those on this box. And here we go. The new ones. We're gonna slide this in all the way in, and we're gonna put this. Make sure you push this flat, and put this in. And then the last one, I'm gonna pull this out. And this one, I'm gonna pull it out. Sometimes it's really hard to push to pull it out. Alright, and I'm gonna take the new one. Always make sure that you inspect that to see if there are little springs in it. And all you gotta do is just push it in. And you're gonna use this again to go against it. Alright, make sure it's nice and tight in. Right, so once you do that, you're done with the coil. And now we're gonna pull the spark plug up. Here you go. I'm gonna use I got one spark plug up. Let me see if I can place the camera in a place where you can see everything. I don't know if you see it here. I'm not sure. Yeah. Next one up. So now when it's come to the last one, right here, I like using two things. I like using another extension like that, or I use a swivel. I use this swivel, and I put this swivel and top of that. Now I got a better angle. I can just put the gun in like that. I'm taking it off. Right. Okay, so what I like to do is put the spark plug in the socket like that, and flip it in here, and start it first before you put the gun in. And now I'm gonna use the gun, and I put the gun in. Here we go. I'm gonna look for the next second, the second one. And I do the same thing. Put the spark plug in the socket. I'm going to the second hole. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hand start it. Once I go halfway, I'm gonna put the gun in. Here we go. I'm gonna do the last one. For the last one, I'm gonna do the same procedure. I'm gonna stick the spark plug on the socket, and I'm gonna flip it in there and start it first to make sure it start good. And now I'm gonna use the gun. Here we go, job done. Now all I got to do is pull this out, put the coil back in. Before you put the ignition back in, I forgot to tell you, this one I already put in there, but I want to show you for the second one. I just add some anti-seize spark plug in here, and I stick that in. I'm gonna do the same thing with the second one. There you go. I'm gonna stick in here. Same thing for the last one. Stick in here. Make sure they're nice and tight. Okay. Now you're gonna push the bolt back in and tight them. Don't forget, always start the screw or bolts or nut with hands before you put the ratchet or gun in. Here we go. Now I'm gonna use the ratchet. Okay, now do the same thing. Now the last one. Here we go. So next is gonna be the plug. All you gotta do is push the plug in until you hear a click. You hear that? Once you hear the click, you push the red locked in. And I'm gonna also connect that back. So I'm gonna go to the second one. I'm gonna push it. You're gonna hear the click. Once you hear the click and you push the lock. And the last one, you hear the click, and here we go. So that's me now. Almost done. What I got to do is place this back in here, and I'm gonna have to put the cover, engine cover back. Okay, and now I'm gonna place the cap. Once I place the cap, now I'm gonna remove all the tools right here. Remove the tools. Right now, the last step is clean your hands or remove the gloves on your hands. I remove the gloves and make sure your hands is clean. And go back on the car. I'm trying to start it. All right. There you go. So everything's is good. No machine, no check engine and nothing. All right, so now I'm gonna leave the car running for a second to make sure. When I get off the car, I'm gonna come to the front and then watch the engine, see if everything is smooth and closed, and make sure you doesn't leave any fingerprint on the customer car. Make sure the side is clean. Make sure it's clean everywhere. So now your job is done. Thank you guys. See you on the next video.